Hello! The time has come to start my Dipplin, Flapple, Applin, Hydrapple, Appletun, whatever. There's so many pieces to this evolutionary line, but I freaking love them all. And so I'm starting a cute little binder to collect all of those cards, but my favorites in all of them. But my goal is to literally have every card ever created. It's pretty recent, so I feel like it's doable. So I have, it's green, so it makes sense, a Vault X binder. I ordered 2 of these. One's little and specifically for this, and then one's bigger to hold my generalized, all of my favorite card collection. I haven't started that one yet. But the interweb has told me that Vault X is like the best trading card binder that you can get at this point. I can't really describe the texture. It's not leather, but it's like leather-y. It's definitely supposed to be water resistant. I love the fact that it has a zipper, and isn't just like the little strap that hangs over. I like that the zipper is the same color. I just love everything to be bright, so I like that. And then inside, there's that little piece, but this is like felt. So it's going to really protect. It's rigid on purpose to be able to protect your cards, but it's soft to be able to protect your cards. And then I think there's another piece of paper in there. So did I get it all out? I did. So this is my brand new Vault X binder, and we're only going to do the first page together because I already know exactly what I want on the first page. And then my OCD is going to kick in and I'm going to be like, but should this go here and should this go there? And nobody needs to experience that. But let me just show you my supplies. So one thing, what I have is already opened, so I'm going to show you the unopened one. I'm going to use the Dragon Shield Perfect Fit clear sleeves, and then I'm going to double sleeve them. OCD. But it's already opened, so I'm just going to pull out of this, but that's what that was, so that's what I was showing you. And then I'm going to sleeve them in the Dragon Shield Apple Green sleeve. Okay, is this the same shade as that gorgeous neon green that I just showed you? No, it is not. But it's apple green, you guys, for Applin. It had to happen. It just made sense. And plus, look at how little happy her little dragon face is. And Applin's a dragon type, and it just, the synergy was real with this. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but on the back of every Dragon Shield box, it tells a little story of whoever's on the front. So this is Eliban the Delightful, and she's a little girl hatchling, and I just love her, and I love her story, and she's cute. So, let's just get started. We have, and I've actually already put this one in a perfect fit sleeve. So now we just have to put it in, let me check, yes, in our green sleeve. And so what I'm going to do is, this is top loaded, as a lot of people do, which is great, but now I'm going to bottom load it in here so that the entirety of the card is completely protected and there's no like dust that's going to get, like if this was top loaded on both ends, then dust could definitely get in behind both sleeves and you could still mess up your card. But now it is bottom loaded one way, top loaded the other way, so we're good to go. But this is part of the Paldean Fates collection. Am I lying? But it's definitely a really cool energy card. And even though Applin is a dragon type sometimes he's a grass energy. So I just felt our first page, we could honor his grassness as well as how freaking cool that energy is. So that's card 1, okay? Then you guys, are you ready for it? Shiny little Applin. He's like a little green caramel apple. I just love him so much. Because like that's how I feel. I feel like his bottom is dipped in caramel. It's not. I know that that's not how that is. Whatever. But I think it's so freaking cute. And I love it so much. I just love it. I love it so much. So now I'm going to take another of my green sleeves. This is also top loaded. So I'm going to bottom load it in this one. Okay, so now, oh, he kind of fell out a little bit. Hold on. There we go. I'm going to hold it more firmly as I slide it up. Okay, so now he's perfectly protected and perfectly precious. You guys, I have no words. So then he's going to go in the top next to the grass energy because he's obviously the first and that evolutionary line. Look at, it's just going so well, okay? All right, so then we have a cute little Flapple, and I just love him so much. And like, these cards aren't even expensive, but I love them so much. So I'm not doing this for resale value. I'm doing this for myself, okay? So now we're going to go and pull another green sleeve, the green apple, because it's the apple line. And then we're going to bottom load that. And I'm trying to like really hold the bottom of the card so that I don't separate the sleeves. Perfect. But I'm also trying not to manhandle them and make them bad and all the things. So now we've got that little guy, and I just freaking love him. And I love shiny everything. And I love the sparkles around the shiny, and I just love them so much. So he's now going to go bottom left, because that makes sense to me. That's in order. Okay. And then you've probably guessed what we have coming next. You guys, it's Appletun. It's freaking Appletun, okay? I love Appletun so much. He might be my favorite out of the whole thing, out of the whole shebang. I love all of them, but Appletun is just the derpiest, cutest loaf of apple pie you have ever seen, and I love him so freaking much. Like, literally, the words do not exist. But I also love that, like, to the uninformed, it looks like he's just got like long loafy little ears, but those are his eyeballs, you guys, and they peek up, and he can do it individually, like one at a time. It's just the cutest thing I've ever seen in my whole life, and I love him so much. And there's a store by us that has a life-size Appletun plush, and it's taken everything in me. I've been thinking of this guy for weeks. I literally went in on my last payday to purchase him, and I just had to walk away and be responsible because I knew that I had that trading card collectible thing coming up that weekend that I've already posted a video about. So I was like, I can't go there broke. And I'm glad that I didn't. I'm glad that Appletun is still at the store. I just hope he's still at the store when the time may come that I can afford it. Because certain stores in my area sell everything for double. So even if you can currently right now today log in on the Pokemon Center website and order it, if you buy it in this store, it's double the cost of whatever it is on Pokemon Center. So definitely, I don't want to blast them, so I'm not going to say names or anything. But if you're at this store and you see something that's like, oh my gosh, this is so cute, I have to have it, Google it immediately, because you might be able to literally pay half price. When it's worth it is when it's a last season, 4 seasons ago, whatever. This was sold during a very specific season in Japan, and now it's gone. Okay. Well, I lost my privileges to pay market price because I missed it however many seasons ago. So now I have to pay, or retail. I lost my privileges of paying retail price. So now I have to pay market price. So if they're going to charge me double, they're going to charge me double. But Appletun, the first day that I saw him at that store, I looked him up on Pokemon Center, and he was there for half the cost. So I was like, okay, I'm going to wait until I get paid, and I'm going to get him from the Pokemon Center. In between those two events, he's sold out. So now if I want him, I have to pay out. But I'm still considering it because he's just the derpiest, cutest little guy, and I love him. So now we're going to take our apple green sleeve and bottom load it and then push it. It's kind of like slipping out a little. There we go. I don't want to mess it up. I'm not a pro at this. And now he's all taken care of and protected. And then he is going to go in the bottom right corner. So now the first page of our Appletun collection is complete. And look at how freaking precious it is, you guys. I just love it so much. So much. It's perfect. So as I said, I'm not going to do the rest of the pages with you right now because I'm going to have to stress over who goes where and in what order and all the things. But I will show you some of the cards that will be going in there. So I already showed you guys in my last video these two because I got them from the trading card collectible thing. So that one and then that one, and these are both Japanese. So those are really cute. But then we also have this guy. I can't remember if I showed this to you or not. I think so, because I mentioned that he was in his little apple patch. But then, you guys, this just, it makes me feel like, I'm at Kings Island, which is our Ohio dinky little version of like Disneyland or something. It's just an amusement park. But look at how stinking cute. I absolutely feel like at Kings Island, you would walk up and find a vendor like this and you'd be like, can I have one of those candy apples? And then, oh, surprise, it's a Pokemon. I just love this card. I think it is so freaking cute. So cute. So then, yeah, I already showed you that one. We have, oh, it's falling. I need a bigger space over here. I'm at a very little table. Okay, so I wanted to show you this one. It's not anything like special or anything, but this Flapple, I just think that the level with which Appletun is the derpiest derp, Flapple just has the most overconfident attitude of life. Like, he reminds me of like a Chihuahua that weighs 2 pounds and is gonna bark and bark and bark and growl at you and make you think it's like all big and bad or whatever. But the difference is he kind of is. But it just makes me feel like his size and his misplaced attitude, I don't know. I just think it's so stinking cute. I freaking love his facial expressions. I love all the things. So I wanted to show you guys that one. And then this one I wanted to show you because it is a Yukimori card. And I actually have recently been educated about her. She's a designer, obviously, of Pokemon cards. But what I didn't realize, I just thought that it was like digitally done, but she physically makes these tiny clay pieces of all different Pokemon. She's got a bunch of cards, but then she puts them literally in nature. So there is a rock somewhere with trees behind it that she physically put her little clay sculpture on, and then she takes the photos. So like, bro, she does the whole thing. It is a literal piece of art, and she did the whole thing. So I actually kind of like look out for her stuff now. And I just thought it was really cool that there was an Appletun one. So, wanted to show you guys that. And then let's take a look. Oh my gosh. So see, these are his eyes. This is Appletun. And his little derpy looking ears that were like flapped down earlier are now his eyes. And they're up. And it's just so cute. And I just love him. Let's see. I'm not going to show you everything because then when we do the binder, it won't be as fun. But another little candy apple guy. And then let's see. I like this because it's not obvious. So it's an Appletun in an apple tree. It's actually several Appletuns, and you can tell because of their little eyeballs. So like, that's just an apple, but that's an Appletun. That's an Appletun, but that's just an apple. See? And so it's just cute. I don't know. I just really like this card. So that's probably going to be it for what I show you right now. Looking through, just make sure I didn't miss anything super spectacular. Yes. And then we will go through and do the rest of the binder later. But I also wanted to show you, I put all of my like most precious to me cards together, and these two were in that pile of my Appletuns. I also find this guy extremely derpy. I just love his little derpy. That's probably why they named him Dreepy, because they understand how derpy he is. But I just think he's so freaking cute. So I don't know, you guys. I just love Pokemon. I love the cards. I love the characters. I love everything about it. It just makes me so happy. And so I am happy to be here and sharing it with you. So stay tuned, and there will always be more. Bye.